Welcome to this YouTube channel. In this video we are going to talk about the top 10 self-employed retirement strategies. So before starting this video, like this video, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for future updates. Catherine Collinson, President and CEO of the non-profit Transamerica Institute, and Transamerica Center for Retirement Studies, recently gave PLANADVISER a first glimpse at a new survey report focusing on the self-employed, aptly named Self-Employed, Defying and Redefining Retirement. The poll results, according to Collinson, plainly reveals that self-employed persons think about retirement differently than their friends who work for organizations and corporations. While there are some places where they could improve, the self-employed provide a very inspirational vision of working life and retirement, Collinson says. According to the poll results, they appreciate what they do and are having a good time as a result. As a result, they are uninterested in fantasizing about retirement. They already have the freedom to take time off whenever they want, or need to, and they have control over their own schedules. One conclusion that Collinson finds particularly noteworthy is that self-employed people engage in more health-related activities, like eating well, exercising, and getting enough sleep. We often find in surveys of full-time workers that these are some of the things they feel they are missing out on, Collinson continues, so the survey results really give a picture of how the self-employed are a different group. Their idea of retirement is to work until they are 65 years old, or possibly not to retire at all. According to the survey, only 11% of self-employed people want to stop working completely once they reach the customary retirement age. Instead, they perceive themselves as beginning a period of transition, with the option to stay in the labor for as long as they desire. This is significantly different from the perspective of employed individuals, who have seen retirement occur abruptly owing to being laid off, or for health reasons that make keeping one's typical work schedule impossible, Collinson says. While the self-employed group excels in many areas, there are several areas where they could improve in terms of long-term financial planning. They appear to miss some of the most basic measures to achieving true retirement preparation, such as estimating anticipated retirement expenses, examining their future income sources, and researching Social Security claiming tactics, just as employed employees do. Looking at their ability to successfully capitalize on their equity is another area where self-employed people clearly need help, Collinson says. This is rarely a simple or uncomplicated procedure. According to other survey findings, just 38% of self-employed people who are presently preparing for retirement use the services of a financial advisor to help them with their saving and investment strategy. There is so much untapped potential for advisors, Collinson argues. As a retirement researcher, I'm concerned that self-employed people aren't taking full use of tax-advantaged retirement savings accounts, either because of a lack of information or awareness. This is an area where advisors can truly help. According to the poll, just around a third of self-employed people use a standard or Roth IRA. Other account options designed for lone proprietors or small firms, such as simplified employee pension individual retirement arrangements, SEPs, savings incentive match plans for employees, simple IRAs, or individual 401ks, have a very low take-up rate. Any of these accounts received a response rate of less than 10%. Given that these are powerful vehicles for folks in this scenario to actually create tax-advantaged cash for their retirement, Collinson adds, it's a surprisingly low take-up. It's also worth noting the broader debate over the Secure Act and Open Multiple Employer Plans (MEPs). Small businesses and self-employed people already have a number of savings alternatives, but they aren't taking advantage of them. As a result, open MEPs will require considerable campaigning in order to make a difference for the self-employed and small company community. Advisors will have to push for this group's endorsement of these plans. According to Collinson, just 46% of self-employed people over the age of 50 are aware of catch-up contributions, which is lower than the proportion for those employed by corporations and companies. On the other hand, this self-employed group's emergency funds are quite substantial. They had roughly $10,000 in emergency savings on average, compared to $5,000 on average for employed employees polled. It's one area where self-employed people shine, and it means they can start planning ahead and thinking about their finances in the long run. It's also remarkable to observe that this group is significantly less likely to cite debt repayment as a financial priority, particularly credit card debt, Collinson says. This is just another sign that they are living within their means, and are in a good position to start thinking about retirement planning. According to Collinson, the study report includes 10 practical recommendations for advisors to discuss with self-employed people. Number 1. Become familiar with tax-advantaged retirement savings options for self-employed individuals, such as traditional and Roth IRAs, September IRAs, Simple IRAs, and individual 401ks. Learn about catch-up contributions to 401k, 403b, and IRAs if you're 50 or older. Number 2. Build emergency reserves and investigate insurance coverage to protect yourself from financial shocks that could affect your current status and eventual retirement, e.g. major medical, disability, life insurance, liability. Number 3. Take use of government-sponsored retirement programs aimed at helping self-employed people save for retirement, such as Social Security contributions. Keeping up with your tax payments, such as quarterly payments to the IRS and state government, is also crucial. Number 4. Create a written retirement strategy. That includes a budget, retirement savings estimates, income needs, and a variety of other considerations, e.g., government benefits, investment returns, healthcare expenses, long-term care needs, and paying off any debt. It should also include a business exit strategy, and contingency measures in case one is compelled to retire sooner than expected. Number 5. Seek professional financial advice to help you plan for retirement. Design an exit strategy for your firm, if applicable, and devise a strategy for transforming retirement assets into retirement income. Self-employed people face unique challenges when it comes to retirement preparation. Self-employed people are more likely than employed people to have a diverse set of retirement income sources. Some of these, such as investment property or a company sale, may be more difficult to convert into retirement income than more liquid assets, such as savings and investments stored with a financial services firm or a retirement plan provider. A financial consultant can also aid and/or manage your accountant and attorney's tax and estate planning. Number 6. Take proactive measures to ensure your capacity to work and retire on your own terms. Maintain your job skills by learning new ones. Invest in your own and your employees' training and skill development. Make new friends and expand your network. Number 7. Take care of yourself and protect your health. When making today's lifestyle decisions, keep the long-term health ramifications in mind. Find suitable healthcare coverage for yourself, your family, and, if applicable, your employees. Number 8. Make a budget that incorporates your income, living costs, debt repayments and financial goals such as accumulating short and long-term savings. Number 9. Begin saving as soon as possible, and make it a habit to save consistently over time. If you have an erratic paycheck, save more during the good times and less during the bad times. Number 10. Automate your savings. The simplicity of payroll deduction is one of the proven advantages of employer-sponsored retirement benefits. Even if you don't have access to such benefits, you might be able to automate savings by setting up an automated cash transfer from a checking account to a savings or retirement account, for example. What do you think about this video? Do let us know down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from us again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go.